Hello and welcome to Storytime. My name is Yvonne and I'm a librarian with LA County Library. I'm so glad you can join us today. Who's ready for Storytime? Why don't we begin with a song? Who is ready to clap, stomp, and sing with me? Okay, this one is called If You're Ready for a Story. If you're ready for a story, take a seat. If you're ready for a story, take a seat. Clap your hands and stomp your feet. Make your hands all nice and neat. If you're ready for a story, take a seat. If you're ready for a story, take a seat. If you're ready for a story, take a seat. Clap your hands and stomp your feet. Make your hands all nice and neat. If you're ready for a story, take a seat. All right, so our first Storytime book of the day is called Jake Starts School by Michael Wright, read with permission from Macmillan Books. Can you think of what emotions, so what kinds of feelings Jake might have on his first day of school? Would he feel happy? Would he feel excited? Or would he feel scared? It's also possible to feel a combination of all of those things at the same time, too. So let's find out how Jake is doing. Jake woke up his first day of school as sunshine filled the sky, and Fred, his dog, jumped on his bed, then licked him in the eye. Jake brushed his teeth, he combed his hair, he wore his favorite shirt, and packed inside his lunchbox were 2 cookies for dessert. When Mom and Dad called time to go, they drove off in the van to Jake's first fun-filled day of school. At least that was the plan. As they arrived, Jake was surprised to see so many kids. Some of them he'd seen before, but most he never did. So Dad says, "Big day, son." And Mom says, "Isn't this exciting?" Then there it was, room number 1, where Jake would join his class. It looked so big, he felt so small. He passed a little gas. Uh-oh, poots. Just then, the door swung open and a red-haired lady said, "Hi, I'm your teacher, Mrs. Moore. What color of a dress is Mrs. Moore wearing?" That's right, Mrs. Moore has on a red dress to go with her red hair. "Yeah!" Jake screamed, then he fled. Oh no, so Jake is running away. He grabbed his parents at the knees and would not let them go. They told him, "Please, we have to leave," but all he'd say is no. His teacher tried to pry him off. The principal did too. The school nurse gave it her best shot until her face turned blue. So here we see the poor school nurse, and you can see her blue face. "There is no choice," his teacher's voice said to the clumping mass. "It's looking like the 3 of you will have to come to class." They walked into the room as one and tried to be discreet. But that's not easy when you've got 3 people in a seat. So do you know what discreet means? That means you go into the room and you try to be quiet and try your best to not be noticed. But it is hard to not notice 3 people sitting in one chair, right? Jake could not do a single thing as long as he held on. No playing with the other kids, no joining in a song. Finger painting was no fun without a hand or two, because Jake's hands are busy clinging on, right? So he has no hands free. His clay would stay a blob all day. He could not squirt the glue. So you need your hands to squirt a bottle of glue. Isn't that right? They tried to take a seesaw ride, but it didn't have much fun. It's just no good when one side's light and the other weighs a ton. The tricycles were terrible, so was the jungle gym. He could not take a bathroom break. He had to hold it in. He could not feed the classroom pets, the turtle or the bird. There was no way to make a friend. He didn't speak a word. His teacher finally told the class that soon the bell would ring and school would be let out for the day, but there was one more thing. So the teacher says, I'd like to read a story before our day is through. So everybody take your place and I will read to you. She turned and reached up on the shelf and found one special book. This one's about a dog named Fred. Why don't we take a look? Then from the back part of the room, there came a tiny sound. I have a dog. His name is Fred, Jake said and turned around. We see some shapes here on the rug in the classroom. What shapes do we have here? They're round, similar to a ball. That's right, there are circles on this rug. His teacher grinned and asked, You do? I know what might be fun. If you could hold this book for me, I'll read to everyone. That's when Jake let his parents go and they felt some relief. It'd been a while since they had some feeling in their feet. Oh, Jake's poor parents. With every page, Jake loosened up and saw from where he stood. The whole class sat and smiled at him, and inside he felt good. And when the closing bell rang out, Jake looked to Mrs. Moore and gave her his last cookie as he walked right out the door. This whole first year with Mrs. Moore has been a lot of fun. Jake's special place to learn and grow is classroom number 1. So that's Jake Starts School. And we learned from Jake Starts School that it's normal and okay if you feel a little bit nervous when you're trying out new things, because that happens to everybody. It even happens to mommies and daddies and grown-ups too. So it's okay to be nervous. Sometimes the things that we are nervous about, though, end up being a lot of fun, and we might even be enjoying ourselves. Okay, so next up, since in the book we talked about circles, next up we have a shape song. So earlier we talked about how a ball is a circle. Do you know what shape a box is? That's right, a box is a square shape. So We have our song to learn some shapes here, sung to the tune of the wheels on the bus. A circle is a shape that goes round and round, round and round, round and round. A circle is a shape that goes round and round, round and round. Should we try a triangle? A triangle is a shape with 3 sides, so 1, 2, 3. With 3 sides, with 3 sides. A triangle's a shape with 3 sides, with 3 sides. What about a square? We talked about a square earlier. How many sides do we have in the square? Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So are you ready to sing to the square? Sorry, this is a square, not a triangle. A square is a shape with 4 sides, with 4 sides, with 4 sides. A square is a shape with 4 sides, with 4 sides. So let's go over it one more time and let's try even naming the colors. So a circle is a shape that goes round and round. And what color is this circle? That's right, we have an orange circle. A triangle is a shape with 3 sides. And what color is this triangle? Yep, it is a green triangle. And a square is a shape with 4 sides. And what color do we have here? You are an expert in colors. This is a red square. Very nice. Okay, so next up, we're gonna move from shapes to counting. I have some very special guests today. There's some little orange beaks, some little yellow with orange beaks, baby chicks. So we're gonna be joined by all these baby chicks. Let me get them all together here and we will practice our counting. Sometimes we count to 5, but today, why don't we try counting to 10? Are you up for a challenge? Let's see if we could try counting to 10. So this one is called 10 Chicks to the tune of Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star. 1 chick, 2 chicks, scratching up some seeds. 3 chicks, 4 chicks, jumping in the weeds. 5 chicks, 6 chicks, peeping, cheeping loud. 7 chicks, 8 chicks, making mother proud. 9 chicks, 10 chicks, seeing her nearby. Scamper underneath her wings. Goodbye, chicks, goodbye. All right, should we try counting chicks to 10 one more time? Let's do it all over again. 1 chick, 2 chicks, scratching up some seeds. 3 chicks, 4 chicks, jumping in the weeds. 5, 6 chicks, 6 chicks, peeping, cheeping loud. 7 chicks, 8 chicks, making mother proud. 9 chicks, 10 chicks, seeing her nearby. Scamper underneath her wings. Goodbye, chicks, goodbye. Good job with the counting. So let's go over it again. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, so earlier you might have told me that chicks are yellow with orange beaks, or maybe I told you chicks are yellow with orange beaks. What about a pig? What color is a pig? Is a pig yellow? No, right? Pigs are not yellow. Pigs are pink. So our next felt song is called The Pigs Are Pink, to the tune of The Farmer in the Dell. Are you ready? The pigs are pink and plump. The pigs are pink and plump. They cool themselves in mud all day. The pigs are pink and plump. All right, for our next part, we're going to turn our pigs around. The pigs have curly tails. The pigs have curly tails. The mother pig is called a sow. The pigs have curly tails. Okay, the piglets are so cute. The piglets are so cute. The piglets are the baby pigs. The piglets are so cute. So, let's recap. Pigs are pink. They have little curly tails, very cute little curly tails. A mother pig is called a sow, and baby pigs are called piglets. So here we have our little pink pigs. They're gonna say goodbye so we could read our next Storytime book. So our next Storytime book is called Monstergarten by Daniel J. Mahoney, read with permission from Macmillan Books. Can you see all of the monsters playing on the playground? Let's take a peek inside Monstergarten together. Tippy tiptoe. Shh. Grrr. Oh, hi, Patrick. Did I scare you? No, not really, said Kevin. Not even a little bit, Patrick asked. Nope, Kevin replied. I'm in big trouble then because I have to be scary by tomorrow, said Patrick. It's one of the rules for getting into Monstergarten, a first grader told me. Well, you came to the right place, said Kevin. I'm an expert at being scary. I bet I'll be the scariest kid in the whole class. You just need a little practice. Grrr! So here's some faces being made, some scowls. This is practice being scary. I think you're ready, Kevin said. Try giving Snowball a scare. Snowball over here is an animal with pointy ears, green eyes, a pink nose, long whiskers, and a long tail. Can you guess what kind of an animal Snowball is? That's right, Snowball is a little kitty. Oh, or maybe not. Maybe we should try something else, said Kevin. The Snowball, pretty scary, huh? Let's go to my house and spy on my sister and her friend, Kevin said. I'm an expert at being scary, but those girls are really scary. Rawr! Do you see these monster horns? These green and yellow monster horns? These are a pattern. What kind of a pattern are these? So do you know the names of some patterns? We have things like polka dots. These are called stripes. So these are striped horns over here. Very snazzy. Ooh, so scary we forgot to scream, the girls cried. They look like they're laughing, huh? Kevin took Patrick to his room. I know where to get some good ideas for the first day of Monstergarten, Kevin told his friend. The boys looked at pictures of scary monsters. Just do what they're doing, Kevin suggested. Patrick knew there were things that should come to him naturally, like showing his claws and growling, flashing his fangs, Can you flash your fangs? And raising his arms. But in what order? What was the right way for him to be scary? Are you ready for the first day of Monstergarten? Patrick asked Kevin. Of course, said Kevin. I'm an expert at being scary, remember? You just need a little more practice. That evening before dinner, Patrick practiced. Arr, and practiced. Arr. Tomorrow's the big day, buddy, said Patrick's dad. Your first day of Monstergarten. Ooh, we see that Patrick's mom and dad also have striped horns. Is everything all right, honey? His mother asked. You didn't eat your lizard loaf. At bedtime, Patrick's mother laid out his new backpack. What if I don't like my teacher? Patrick asked. What if I have to go to the bathroom? What if I'm not scary enough? His mother gave him a hug. It'll be fine, she whispered. Just be yourself. The next day, all the new Monstergartners kissed their parents goodbye and headed into their new classroom. They met their teacher, Mr. Goop. Everyone was ready to start their day. Well, almost everyone. Uh-oh. What do we have going on here? Boo! Whoa, Patrick! You scared me. You're probably the scariest kid in our whole class. Really? Patrick asked. Totally, Kevin replied. Thanks, Kevin. I couldn't have done it without you. I love Monstergarten, said Kevin. Yeah, it's super scary, said Patrick. So that is so nice. Patrick and Kevin helped each other prepare for the first day of Monstergarten and work on their scaries. Okay, so next we are going to be singing a fun scarf song today called One Bright Scarf. So grab something soft to follow along, or you could just wave your hands around too. So action songs like these are fun, but also great ways to learn school readiness skills like regulating behavior and self-control. So this is One Bright Scarf. One bright scarf waiting for the wind to blow. Wiggle it high and wiggle it low. Shake it fast and shake it slow. Where did it go? Should we try it again? All right. One bright scarf waiting for the wind to blow. Wiggle it high and wiggle it low. Shake it fast and shake it slow. Where did it go? Awesome job with the scarf dancing. Let's say goodbye to our scarf. And now it's time to say goodbye to Storytime with a song. So let's practice our goodbye waves. Tickle the clouds, tickle your toes. Turn around and tickle your nose. Reach down low, reach up high. Story time's over, so wave goodbye. Thank you again for joining us for Story Time. I have some exciting news to share. Did you know that our spring and summer discovery program has started? I would like to invite you, your family, and your friends to participate in our annual celebration of reading, learning, and curiosity for people of all ages, going on now through August 8th. Each month's challenge encourages you to log books you've read and complete activities, and every month you complete, you'll have an opportunity to win prizes. You can sign up online at lacountylibrary.org/spring-summer-discovery or stop by your local sidewalk service library to pick up a game card and activity ideas. We hope that you've enjoyed Storytime. Click the link in the description box to take a brief survey on library programming and to learn more about other programs and services. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel for easy access to new videos. Bye for now.